say we are observing safety protocol. COVID-19 in era of COVID-19. It is a video way how a nipa bodom pin. Me pacho different from say yeah bobo park so. Now you allow supporters to go and watch. Is it difference? Difference behind the home? What they catch me? What are the difference? Tell me. Yeah, on the council. We shouldn't divert. Yeah, on the council. The order of the day is say we are observing safety protocols. Social gathering, no, as I say, yeah, abandoning now because COVID-19, our town is still in town, and it is social distancing. Man, ma unya, on kaunia, ununya, mujinawa, and yes, I'm home, come home. Don't touch your fellow partner, and I say, whatever. Don't touch any other person. Oko gathering, you shouldn't touch anyone. But look at what happened. Now, Vice President, Gentia, Gentia. Oh, Gentia. This is unacceptable. Unless you say, one country say, hey, COVID is gone. For that, we will understand. Say COVID is gone. Then the young friend who be and share mubio, nay, who say COVID ni what me whom you are, met me the men start to me as I am Achiano. I can greet my fellow human being. I can hug him or her. And now COVID in tea, Obini Chesa Ninia Namukurana, I say on any yaka. Because say, ye himself COVID ever ho. Utika Muno been there no whole count class, said the operation of Bunenichienu. And so, why is the leaders treating us this way? Mama who says, saying at the end, but you people, you are not following. You share none of the seal of parliament. So annoying. But be a sham rano, yet the ball man home rano. But be a sham radia ball or man home a what? Look at what happened. Throwing Charles elsewhere. I mean, just say, where to win, we have to win, we have for ballot papers. No, Drimika. I mean, honorable members, MPs. Some are even aspiring to become ministers of the state. And so, you say you need your money, you need your son. See, I bet you say ya. Or Chinabi, a colanco who penny, friend penny. They call on your penny near ma. You are the leaders, and so we expect you to lead by examples. You come and tell ordinary Ghanaians COVID is there. We don't have to organize funeral. You don't have to go to gatherings near the other. But yes, still, you people are the one doing it. Now, Parliament Wakrano, Ebetoja, MPs, Ebi enya COVID nibi amenoka say. Ebi enya COVID. And now, no, a fair now Speaker of Parliament, Ebabe share directives are or so that it will prevent others from also getting COVID. All because say, yeah, Nima Basa. Yeah, Nima Basa or Kromha. It is a man penning another damn Kufuado. Outside community and I say international communities are almost share war. And I'm to your COVID, the brain, Munyama, oh, yeah, almost a ball, Abasono, and nay. If they are to judge you by what the actions are causing, Abasobono me pacho anka won sabekana. Are you going to receive the applause of the Mao? I believe we said those even watching said no video said Chichogu Ghana, they will be like they will regret. They will regret say COVID no o fight here because I will fight at the end and say finishing no enya at the end of the day no it come back to zero cost 90. Cost 90. Now, coming to Sir John, Sir John, I shall watch you for how many months? And Ebani saying, and a helicopter, and there is Sir John body too. Is Sir John a military man? Or was he the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces? I mean, Ebane saying, we are asking questions. I am fortunate to have a member of the New Patriotic Party, a communicator as such, and also the regional secretary for Movement for Baumia 2024 here in the house. And I'm going to bombard him with all these questions. Of course, he has to answer the questions. Of course, the country belongs to me, you, and everybody in Ghana. Anyone qualified to be a Ghanaian or money and so therefore, so be here, we have the right to ask questions. Me papa and free mu, my men ko can't tell my penny, say patron person de private jet, e ko fam papa ko ni kuro. And now say my military copter ni bi na me fan ko fam papa ko. So why? Because he was a minister. Yes, he didn't need money, any son. Of course, any day but then what happened here? I see a helicopter and a dead body. No, why? Was it necessary? At the end of the day, no, we will come and sit down and say, yeah, this is or pay and a year in the interest of Ghanaians. And you be a me to say, no, a year. Meaning, this is serious, and we need to correct all these things. One car, meka. So, also one car, meka. Yes. Say, and we here say, see a can any party. Now, who say, nipa who near a course near pony a course in this country, we have to say it, and we will keep on saying it. Me team no smash yo. I'm any must say I would to our shame. Minyana come yi. But the atmosphere, no, any condition you woman does not permit me to remove my nose mask. But yes, still no, those who are telling us that we should wear our nose masks, they are not following. So sad. Penina me dina chinu untu anamo. How do you expect me akolano say me swim to anamo ndi wachi? But obepa no be blame say Ghanaians, they are omasuya den, they are stubborn, they are not observing the safety protocol, they are not doing that, they are not doing this. But yes, still you are the orchestrators. Please, let us do what is right. And I know Carlos Ahinkra. When you COVID, now unam campaign, unam party force, unam a campaign. Now what a child distributors are as an honorable member. What be part out there, but assembly there, yeah, that's okay. Of course, because Sunny Yeno, at the so coso, we are still going to say it as it is. Face the facts. Send any new and Kakalos was a refi. But your people are still doing it. It's so sad. It is so sad. I real hope. But you know what? We will never give up. I told you messages are more send and I will want Janya and look, let us face the facts. The country doesn't belong to you alone. Who interest fire then you that have been threatening, what is your interest? And me so make us what is my interest? Wouldn't you be happy to see a country and near my ye obia ho tono? And one for near J, no qua solid near J, no, or no so didn't move my pop family and the moment buffet must dream. People are eating, obi, because of Amuchira Bentine, obi, live one course meal. I mean, sad. Obi did it once a day because all your economics. One course meal, and obi, Eddie live in a life. And it's a man sanka emujo na ho to wom enije wom a people can live happily. Obi be di anopa wi anwumre ama SS aka. Obi go school papa. Eniema beba fema manipa ni age. Won't you be happy? Wa ye criticize na wo kasan. Won't you be happy? But Ghana ni suban no all the time, he want to be at the top so that you'll be going to him bending down on your knees to beg the person for money or food. na Ghana ni aka say ha bossu ono ye bossu that suban we ya because of that need to know enya de be ne ye ne da ye nim ne ye pa so we will not do it so then here be ne here say COVID-19 bring mu amosi ndi safety protocol so ya akobo dompim we ya say atu ye ho agumu te sania sabe emwa bi di agro yi sabe then e buy me say Boris Johnson kra no ye UK prime minister no or te say Prince Charles ewu no wankwa yie no because of COVID inti wanko now look at a year in that stature a funeral in that stature but Ghana there over Ghana anything goes bibia ko anything goes putogum obi be catch yourself putogum hwegum kwansen kro sabe nsenhu kekasa na wo di sabe nkwanfo no how will you think obi di better food adwin yie obi da sumia papa so adwin yie ba obi ba banya obi be catch yourself obi anya obi a nti on face say sabi onya ne ghetto bi mu no onya ne mattress 2x4 bi that's why we okay with who na wo so that's you can say king size bed no wo that's on no ye pet say anything at all obetumi aka na ye pay for no so afa ne sa no ma take the nation by granted no mo ye no mo pet nobody question them please as long as this television station exists and as long as this program exists, we are still going to hammer. And we are still going to hammer it. We are still going to direct. We are still going to remind. We are still going to tell them. Face the facts. We are going to shut the fire. Face the facts. And let them know what is right. I have with me in the studio Asemfo Froba, who happens to be a communicator for the MPP in Amasaman constituency, and also the Greater Accra Regional Secretary, Movement for Baumia 2024. Sembasu, and the Ghana Haniete. Namono, near was no crana, and there's some Samunya who's ye. More Jane, more Jane, Eba Bauchina. At the end, Ibreno. I'm going to question him. Say, at the end, what actually motivated them? And when we said the political parties is to either NDC or MPP, or one take over there. But then we are going to ask, say, and the beer at the end of from now, I don't know some people from. Near Kosi, are they happy and they want to come back again? As I'm from Apume. Boko kra me de nya boko mame sa enya boko mame sa na mo hyemra na mo pese mo bedi so
Asalamato chia Amasama MP Honorable Afrifa Mensa MP Amasama in my meeting, and also our incoming MC for Central Honorable Tony Wood, greet you too. And then I greet my national chairman, Bombay, of Movement for Baumia for President 2024, and my regional chairman as well, and Honorable EM for Central, Nabedudaku. Thank you very much, Enoch. See, talking about Sir John's issue, and then the total number of people that conveyed over there, I think it has raised a lot of issues, and a lot of people are talking about it, blaming the president for breaking the COVID protocols. But always my question has been that, what are the COVID protocols that most Ghanaians, especially my people at the other side, the NDC, saying that the president has reneged on his own promise? And I keep asking, what are the COVID rules? The president was in a nose mask the vice president to say. You understand? The thing happened simultaneously. It's not government that organized the funeral. It's the family members.
But like before you continue, you are asking questions that what are the COVID protocols?
Yes.
You mentioned only nose mask. Is that the only?
I'm coming. No, I'm driving at something.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that the president was in his nose mask. The vice president to say, you know, when we heard about the funeral, the date, I mean, movement for Bawumia for president.
Okay.
We were happy that we are having the funeral at Ono because we will go. You understand? No one told us to stop, and no one also prevented us. You get it?
Yeah.
Because we know the man, Sir John, who he is, the number of people that he has employed through Forestry Commission, and everyone wants to see this man as in his last days. You understand? So we want to see him. You understand? So it's not the president. If we, I'm not saying that what happened there was perfect. I know part of the COVID protocols was broken down. There was no law and order over there. But we can't attribute it to the vice president or the president. You understand? We can't attribute that to the vice president or the president because they were also there as invited guests.
So let me ask you, whatever happened there, did the president notice? Was he happy about whatever happened at the funeral grounds?
Well, the president would if I am to ask him, speak for the president.
Yeah.
I know that the president wouldn't take blame for what happened. You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
Wouldn't take blame for what happened because he was invited to come. He didn't expect that huge numbers to be there. And I don't even think the family members also expect that huge numbers to be there. It's because of the friendship, the relationship that Sir John was having with a lot of people. And people would want to come and pay their last respect to the man. You understand?
Let me ask you about Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings' funeral.
Yes.
How the funeral went for you? How was it?
It was well organized. Because have you also thought about where the funeral was organized? Or you see, the difference between State House and Sir John's family house is a different ball game altogether. You understand? Sir John is more or less a full soldier, and we the full soldiers, we want to go boot for him to pay our last respect. You can't compare Sir John's funeral to His Excellency the former president, Jerry John Rawlings. Even where the funeral was conducted or was done or performed is different thing. State House, the security there, it was tight, everything. But as I'm saying, Sir John was the man of the people, the full soldiers man. You can go to Sir John anytime, the man will look at you, talk to you, advise you, do a whole lot of things. So such a person, if that person is dead now, you would want to go and pay your last respect to that man. You understand? So that thing, it happens simultaneously, and we can't blame the president for it. That is what I want Ghanaians to understand. That we can't blame the president or the vice president of anything that happened.
But I believe
they were just invited.
Okay.
It's not a government, it's not MPP who organized the funeral. It was the family members. They organized, they invited MPP that we should also come. Then we went. So for some.
But if you are in charge of something and proud to whatever measures that you've laid down, people are not observing it, and it may be some due to some conditions, it happens that you also involve yourself with the people. In as much as expressing your fault or expressing the fault of the people, why don't you come out to say something like, oh, we are sorry that it happened like this, maybe next time we apologize, it will never happen again. But if you keep your mouth shut.
Okay, one thing that I want you to understand is that I don't know if there's any person in Ghana here who loves protecting the people more than the president and then the vice president. Who loves protecting the people or combating this COVID-19 more than the president or the vice president? Let me give you a small history. When we recorded this coronavirus, 12 March 2020, since then the president has been giving updates, doing all things possible just to combat this virus. You understand? And I would also want you to understand that the president was ranked first in Africa and third in the world as best president in the fight against COVID-19.
Fantastic.
So I don't think the president would even want to jeopardize this kind of respect that has been accorded to him by the world. You understand? So what I'm just trying to say is that the president in the fight of COVID-19 has done so well to the extent that even now, a lot of Ghanaians think that the coronavirus is gone. Do you know why? Basically because of the measures that the president has put in place, and people now know that, oh, due to one or two things that this president is doing, do I even think that the coronavirus is even gone? Even though the president has been saying that the virus is still there, people should be cautioned about their moves. They should keep on washing their hands, the PPEs. They should. You understand? The president has been giving all these updates. So for someone to say that now the president has thrown away all the protocols and now he's mingling with a lot of people without observing the rules is quite wrong. It's quite wrong.
Asamoah, you happen to be close with Forestry Commission. I mean, you happen to be very, very close with them. Yeah. So let me ask, do you know, as you're sitting down here, as you are sitting, do you know what actually kills the surgeon?
From all what we heard, we were told that it's coronavirus that has killed our man.
Fantastic.
You understand?
So okay, fine. So then again, I ask you. Yeah. We all know. Do you also know that if somebody died by coronavirus, we don't organize funeral for the person?
Yeah.
So if it is so, why then?
So it comes again. We've also heard that some of those who died as a result of coronavirus, they were giving their bodies to their family members to go and bury them. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. And with the necessary precautions that they should follow the safety
protocols, of course.
And that was the same thing that was done for Sir John. But my point is that Sir John happens to be someone whom a lot of people cherish. He has helped a lot of people. You understand? So you wouldn't want to sit down and say that coronavirus is there. So you should just watch the man go like that without you that he has helped going to pay homage to the man.
So because of that, you're also going to jeopardize with your health.
No. So what I'm saying is the thing happened simultaneously.
Very well.
Even the family members didn't expect these huge numbers to attend the funeral. You get it? So my point is that fine, what happened over there was quite wrong. But we shouldn't blame someone who has stood firm and fought against this COVID-19, received international recognitions and other things, as if because of Sir John's funeral, we should just clean all the effort that the president has done. No, we can't say that.
Did you attend the funeral?
Some of my members did. I couldn't get time, but we sent our members to also go and represent us. So all the red t-shirts that you see with Movement for Power, they are all our people. And we went, the whole Ghana, we went.
Very well. All right, let me put these comments through before we go on. This is from Julius Ata Oko Ayi. Very sad. Citizens are prevented from demonstrating to the leaders. Do the right thing. But yet leaders are happy breaking protocols at a funeral of a person who allegedly died of COVID-19 over a year ago. I keep saying leadership is the biggest problem in Africa. Fire them. They are hypocrites. This is from Julius Ataoko, a very ardent watcher or follower. Let me put it that way. Julius, wherever you are, we greet you. Francis.
Chairman, I would like to use your platform to opportunity. As some Kakraba, as some was talking.
Princess, can you talk loud for me?
He talked about family members who organized the funeral. or the funeral.
Francis, please, can you talk loud? I want to hear you all.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, boss?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, it's clear now.
Family members organizing funeral for Sir John. Well, he played a role in Ghana.
Very
He
well.
was a forestry commissioner. Okay, he is in charge of trees. Very good. 2, he died. He has no right, and I said the family or the political party has no right to take him by a plane. Maybe I know much idea. They become Ghana coffers. But if they don't pay their forestry commission, when they so they chief in command in Ghana Armed Forces. Now they have been funded the left free.
Okay.
Which allegedly said he died of COVID. Okay, fine. With the protocols that he was saying, washing off your hands, hand sanitizers,
Nose masks, wearing of nose masks, yeah.
And social distances. Look at the video that showed up right now. You could see the distance was too close. People were just shouldering up, people touching.
And you can clearly identify people without a nose mask.
Nose mask.
Yeah, of course.
Even Veronica Buckets were
Yeah.
not even at the vantage points where people can wash their hands.
Yeah.
And the whole vice president was surrounded with people.
Yeah.
And the security system were just standing aloof. What Vietnam Mark actually them is saying, we don't blame the government. What are you trying to tell me? The government, as he said in history, first 12 March, he has been giving us updates in 2020.
Yeah.
This year, has he given us updates?
For this year, we have
How many times?
The number of times is the problem, but I believe that this
How
year.
many times?
Yeah.
Has he given us updates?
It is
in 2020 election, 2020 election, when they were going out to the rural areas, crossing rivers, to meet people to tell them that vote for me when I come to power, I will do this for you. Were they even wearing nose masks?
No.
You see, that means there is no discipline in our leadership. There is no discipline. How come that a whole vice president, though you are wearing a nose mask, you are surrounded with people? Now you are waving your hands in the air. Master, there is no discipline in that.
Francis, let me put this across. This from Emmanuel Kofi Jr. I say government was part of the organization. Meaning he is saying government was part of the funeral organization. So definitely they should know that at least they should have a fair idea that people will troop in.
That is
so at least they should have put in some measures in place to curb.
Party back, yeah. What say your program now? Now you, as a president, even if you were invited to this funeral, as a whole president, you don't go. You send a messenger to the family, and later you pay them their tribute. The whole president with your convoy now the actually, Now me tihano no man share me nose mask was my chill go to 550 at court. Hey,
many workers say Christ embassy for that so crowd court.
And that's what court. And before I attitude on almost on breaking protocol rules.
Yeah.
Sorry, I go on. I stop for fire attitude and to a good prison.
Yeah.
Almost breaking protocol rules.
Francis, somebody just bring in a comment and he says, Emmanuel Kofi Jr. or say, Massa, the law must be applied to everyone equally. From Oyite Emmanuel.
That is it. And the president, I'll go in the honor. US.
Oh
yes.
Fantastic.
What's he saying? USC with your vice. Now the next sitting president acquire a parliamentarian, a speaker of
parliament.
Of parliament. No, I got national. Why would you do that? And are you trying to tell me that is there COVID-19 in our country?
So Francis, are you saying proud to COVID-19 by na anamutua amampeni ne nkrofo atu na no
ensweni
okay
ohene ensweni amampeni anamonto otu ye ne ya chiche hand sanitizer ne nasefo e koma na ete nkrofo ensweni boss it doesn't regard the citizens of the country. Why should we do that? Why? Oh, and normally one my what's here can. You should face the fact. And hypocritical issues. And you're better now.
This is face the fact.
Yes.
And so we need to face the fact as it is.
Some
now all back can said yet here. Of course.
Yeah, found one way. Oh, now as a whole commander in chief. I'm sorry. Commander in chief. Going for a funeral. Now just without no
even at the time no security no kra no obi beti say bi she obi hu kra na say o jamu kra asem wesi na say sa da na which one is the no
you can't say that because you see the security that was surrounded as in with the vice president you and I
we're not there.
They are not there.
But
we don't know even. We don't
because
even.
We have seen the video.
We don't
look
even.
At the way people trooped in and surrounded them.
Can you
look at the way they were walking. Look at the way people have crowded over this area, and even the security men were not able to walk.
Please,
no.
If
the fact that people were surrounded by the vice president, that doesn't mean the security were broken down. No.
We are not talking of security being broken.
You see, we all know, we are all aware how they trained them. You see, in the security work, sometimes they even have distances. So you would see that even though people are surrounded by the president, but when you look at the distance between each security personnel, you would see that it is very, very measured, and they know what they are doing because they know that with such occasion. And with full soldiers coming on board, definitely people will come close to the president or the vice president to cheer them up. You get it?
Okay.
We remember His Excellency, the former president, John Dramani Mahama, when he went to KNUST, and even hugged a student. And when the student tried to hug him, his security or bodyguard tried to prevent her. But later on, the president told the security man that no, allow the lady to come and hug me. You understand? So does that mean that security was broken down after that time? No.
Massa,
they know what they are doing.
When he was coming from Conakry, in Ghana in 1951 or so, when he landed, in the book car,
Kumbungu case is different. Kumbungu case is different. It's different.
Security is very important
when
in
you are talking about Kumbungu issue. Do you know the number of even US? Do you know the number of US presidents that have been assassinated? But going forward, they know measures to combat these things. You understand? So we've learned from those things. So Kumbungu issue is different from this one that we are talking about. So please, let's not go there.
No, but if I'm trying to understand Asemfo Froba where he is coming from.
Asemfo Froba is saying I don't really understand.
You know.
It's because you are not.
I don't really understand him.
Francis.
Because why would you crowd up with people and you are telling me that the security measures are being put in place?
That's what he means. That
they are experts what they are doing.
It's because you are a layman. You don't understand security issues. That's why you are thinking that way.
Not say security reasons.
But let's base our argument on the COVID. Let's forget about it.
We are trying to say. So with the COVID that we are talking about, no protocols was observed in St. John's funeral. So there's no protocol. The only thing I saw was few people wearing nose masks with the president and then the vice president.
Very well. Thank you. We're still seated, and this is Shot Fired, where we face the fact. Chris, I am your host, Enoch Nanamaku. We are still talking about issues and matters arising. Now we are moving on to this issue that I believe that we all have seen, we all have heard. Fix the country. Today, fix the country. Tomorrow, fix the country. To the extent that even an MC of a program was able to face the president and tell the president that we fix the country, but you have been able to fix telecommunication issues in Ghana. Meaning the president himself knows that there is a group called Fix the Country. And now these people want to go for demonstration. From where I am sitting now, I don't know. I don't even remember the last time we seize people from demonstration. I don't remember, but I believe that in our constitution, it is the right of the Ghanaians to demonstrate. If you think there is something that you are not pleased or you are not okay with, you can demonstrate. You have the right. Since when did this right curtailed? This is the question we are asking. Now, Face the Country have been in the news for several days that they are going for demonstration, and yet they come into contact with the police. The police are telling them that they can't allow this demonstration to happen. And now the convenience of Face the Country are also saying they need to go for this demonstration. As I'm speaking with you, this matter is in court, so we don't actually want to talk much about it. But then, the issues that has popped up, I believe if we have the press release from the police, we can put it on the screen for our viewers to watch and then see the press release from the police after the court came out with some part of their verdict that although as the matter is still in court, the court is still deciding. So yet there's no way that Face the Country demonstration can go on. So please, if you are in the house and you have a message that demonstration will be taken on, we are going for Face the Country demonstration, please ignore that because it is not yet confirmed. But then the issue is that since when did we prevent people from demonstration? Since when? Why is it that we are not allowing these people to demonstrate their grievances? Fix the Country has been in the news for months. Now, our political system, the pattern is changing gradually. At first, it was an opposition party which is trying to encounter the government. But now, it is Face the Country, which most people can tell, even my guest here can tell that it's not only NDC people, it's not MPP, it's not CPP, it's every Ghanaian. People are complaining. If it is not about light, it's about water. If it is not about water, it is about road. If it's not about road, it is about education system, security system. Now look at how prices of our commodities are going high, all because inflation is also on the rise. And now we can't attribute our Ghana cedi to even $1. But we had a president whom his vice was telling us, promising that he will arrest the dollar. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, please, what has happened? Why couldn't you arrest the dollar as we are sitting now? Why? Is it because the dollar is running than you? Because we understand you have the measures, you are economists, you know how to arrest the dollar. That's what you said. You know the challenges Ghanaians are facing. So you promised us that you're going to arrest the dollar. But now the dollar, it seems that the cedi can't change after the dollar. So please, these are some of the issues pertaining to Fix the Country. And now these young women and young ladies, they want to demonstrate for the world or for anybody concerned to see. Now we have the police release on the screen. If my producer can bold it for me so that I can read it, I will be very, very happy. It's going to be very difficult, but I believe that if you are watching in a house and in your homes, you can also see the press release and read it for yourself. This is the press release from the Ghana Police Service, signed by Efia Tenge, the PRO of the Ghana Police. So please bear in mind that the police has not, or the court has not declared that you can go on demonstration now. The issue is still pending in court. But then, as it is, we are going to face the facts. Dr. Asamoah Fufro,
Yeah.
we are fixing the country. We need to fix the country.
All right. You see, when we talk about this fix the country move, we NPP and we movement for Baumia for president 2024, we know where all these things are coming from. You understand? But we are not perturbed because the president that we served on the day of his swearing in told Ghanaians to be citizens, are not spectators. You understand? So we are not moved by whatever that they are saying. Not the extent that we are not listening, but we are saying that we are not moved by what the NDC is hiding behind this fix the country people to do.
Are you saying is the NDC are hiding behind the fix the country?
We know.
Have you noticed any NDC party member?
Oh, look at the enthusiasm that these people they've taken in this matter. They are too much happy. Sami Jamfi, what's the name? General Mosquito and the rest. They are all happy that such thing is going on. The country want to do a demonstration.
And if you are not moved, why are you not allowing them to demonstrate? If you are not moved,
are we saying that we won't allow them? You see,
but you two, you are hiding beside the police. Somebody will say that you people are also hiding around the police.
Let me lay this fact. Okay, whenever you want to demonstrate, the first thing that you need to do is first of all secure a permit from the police.
That's right.
You understand? So fine, they fix the country people. They did it. They send their request to the Ghana police, and the police are saying that no, the times that we are, and even if you look at the press release that they've stated in that even the reasons for their demonstrating is not compelling. The reason for their demonstration is not compelling.
Hold on, let me read this to the general public, those who are watching, our viewers, let them have it clear. He said, Supreme Court ruling in the matter of the public versus High Court's Criminal Division 1, Accra, ex-party, the convener of the Fix the Country protest. And it says, one, the above case was heard by the Supreme Court on Tuesday, 8 June 2021, with His Lordship Justice Yao Apau presiding. 2. The Supreme Court quashed an earlier order granted ex parte by the High Court on May 6, 2021, restraining the convenience of the Face the Country protest from embarking on a public demonstration. The decision of the Supreme Court was based on the indefinite terms in which the ex parte order was made. 3. He said, however, the Supreme Court refused to restrain the Ghana Police Service or their agents, assigns workmen or workwomen from unlawfully interfering with the constitutional rights of the convenience of the Fix the Country protest from embarking on a public demonstration. 4. The substantive case between the police and the convenience on their right to demonstrate is still pending. This is where it's very important to me. It's still pending at the High Court, Criminal Division 1, Accra, and slated for hearing on Monday, 14th June 2021. So there is where we are going to know whether the demonstration will come on or not. But I believe that your government will allow it to happen. And 5th, it says the public is advised to disregard any call to demonstrate by the convenience of the Face the Country protest march without complying with the provisions of the Public Order Act 1994 Act 491. Signed, and Efia Tenge's Deputy Superintendent of Police Head Public Affairs Unit.
You see, Enoch, one thing that I want you to understand is that I'm not against the fact that they want to embark on a demonstration. I'm not against that.
Because you yourself, you have demonstrated before.
Yes, but what I'm against is the fact that we want to sabotage the government as in the government is rather preventing them. But meanwhile, what the police is doing is lawful. They are following the laid down procedures. They are saying that in the times that we are in, we can't allow you to have a demonstration. They've gone ahead to secure an ex parte injunction, and right now
the court used unlawful. The court used unlawful interference, not lawful. Please, you are saying the police. The police are. Let me read the number 3 for you if you want it. The number 3. However, the Supreme Court refused to restrain the Ghana Police Service or their agents, assigned workmen or workwomen from unlawfully interfering with the constitutional rights.
Read it well.
We have it on the screen. We have it. Yeah.
If the police are unlawfully restraining,
This is what
I'm trying to say is that, if you can hear me out, what I'm trying to say is that the police went to High Court to secure an ex parte injunction which will last for 10 days.
That's right.
You understand? And the conveners of Fix the Country movement, they've proceeded to Supreme Court and then they've given judgment that they should rather, the police can't do that, they should rather refer to us in the High Court, for which we are all waiting for the High Court judgment to come. But my point is that we shouldn't use the word that is government who is preventing the Fix the Country movement, because Akufo-Addo government is not like that. Can you mention one demonstration that Akufo-Addo government has prevented since 2017? Just one demonstration that Akufo-Addo led government.
But I believe
that's one.
I believe you and I know that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who is the president of the land, is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces.
I know. That is why I'm asking you. Just name one.
And so if
you won't be able to name,
and so one. If he is there and maybe he sees that anamutowe and kofuwe anka a right says so mutu, and whoever is preventing them, even if that person is working upon his work rules, the president should intervene and allow them to do whatever they want to do.
That is the last thing that the president will do. And he said obe prevent you, because the president started kumi preku. I will be forgotten. The president you can't kumi preku demonstration and on na di mutinti man. So there's no way the president will prevent.
But I said ne bresu bibi o hasesa.
So what I'm saying is that president but omo person mo call demonstration. President ne prevent it. But yen na yen during some aban bi ebetwa mu NDC aban so now person demonstration na yet so ni abo one say bi esi wo MPP mu
na say
remember 16 September 2015 okay say let my vote count for demonstration
that's right
and then yet sami dem free sami oku abonachi manachi papai
I don't know the Obeka say abandon it.
So what I'm saying is that there hasn't been any instance whereby Akufo-Addo led government are prevent to be some more demonstration. No, but this is the case that the police are saying that no, because of the times that we are in, we can't allow you to have this demonstration. You understand? You remember
because of the time.
Because of the times that we are in, yes. Because the numbers. I know you're referring to Sir John issue.
And Sir John issue is there, and if you are talking about this era.
So let me, you see.
If you are talking about COVID,
you see, if you make it this way, the listeners wouldn't get what.
But see.
But what I'm saying is that because of the times that we are in, they know that when this Fix the Country movement started, I think they had over 5,000 likes or so, which means that a lot of people they've showed interest in this Fix the Country movement thing. So if we are to allow the demonstration to go on, meaning that we are expecting over 5,000 members, you understand, and it flouts the rules of COVID, okay. So then, the police is saying that no, we won't allow you for now. That is for now. They are not saying that we won't allow you forever to have your demonstration. If the government is rather preventing this Fix the Country movement, he would have blocked even Twitter. Do you know that NCA can block Twitter? They can do that.
NCA can block Twitter.
Oh yes. What I'm saying is that if the government is so much interested in preventing this what's the name this,
but you have so many social media handles.
I mean that then NCA handles all this, even the television station is NCA. So if we really want to prevent this what's the name Fix the Country thing, we would have used the NCA.
Are you saying that because of the Nigerian president?
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that the president is not interested in preventing someone from his or her rights. We don't do that. He says that you have to be a citizen and not a spectator. So why would that same person come back again and prevent you from voicing out? No. But the times that we are in doesn't allow you to do that demonstration for now. That is what the police is saying. And people are making it seem that it's the president who is behind all this. No. We won't do that. Let me tell you, Fix the Country. The president is already doing it. Fix the Country is it's one way or the other. Now mobile money linked to your bank account, you can access your money easily. That is Face the Country. That's the country that the president is fixing. Face the Country is also linked to the banks that were at the dire end of collapsing. That the president has revived it, and now our banks are strong more than necessary. Now the banks are strong.
Which of the bank has the government revived?
You and I know.
Which one? I don't know unless you tell me. The viewers want to know. So
you and I know.
I know. Remove the you.
I mean, we know.
You know, right? Okay, so you are telling us, and you are telling us.
At a point in time, you will go to GN Bank and they'll tell you that you don't have money. Meanwhile, you just deposit money, but they'll tell you that they don't have money. UT Bank same, Unibank same. And now, during NDC's era, they gave these banks money. You understand? And they use that same money to open a different bank, sovereign bank. So the government is saying that no, now we won't do that again. We have to consolidate all these banks and make it strong. And now that is what the government has done. And now the banks are stronger than
Excuse me, Asafo, please. Let us educate our viewers.
Okay.
You said the government has been able to revive some banks.
Yeah.
So I asked you. You mentioned some banks over here, GN Bank and UT Bank. But as I'm speaking with you now, they are not in the system.
No.
We can't locate UT Bank.
What I'm saying is that we know the suffering that the banks were suffering, and it was.
So how has he revived the banks?
No, I'm coming. It was going to create a national security issue. You understand? If the government failed to step in, you understand?
To create national security issue.
Yes, because these banks were at the point of us in collapsing, and following the Bank of Ghana report that they gave them money during NDC's era to do their things well, and then some spend the money, and we know that as it stands now, even Otabel and the rest, they are in court. Okay, and the government is saying that no, now we won't give you money again because we gave you one chance, you've misused it. So now we are going to consolidate all these banks to be a single bank, and now they've increased the threshold of the banks to, I think, 400 million something. Okay, which has you go just
listen. If we have excuse me, I will let you land. But if you have banks, if you have about 4 or 5 banks and they are not doing well, and you say you combine all these banks together and make them one strong bank, what shows that you have revived banks?
Oh, that's why I'm saying that you're a journalist. So I expect you to even call one of these banks, Republic Bank, whatever bank, and ask them how the banks are faring nowadays. They are stronger because the government has increased their threshold. Okay, and what I mean by my earlier submission is that you see, you deposit money, let's say in a minute ago, and you go to that same bank to withdraw the money. They tell you that we don't have money. You understand? And the government is saying that we gave you money some time back to revive or to solve these issues, but you spent the money, and I'm asking you, and you've admitted here that some of these board of directors and others, they are in court as we stand now.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. And the government is saying that no. So now let's bring all these banks together.
Instead of bringing them together, why don't you give them money to revive them? That is where you can use the word revive
again. We should give them another money again, the taxpayers' money again, for them to misuse it again, and then following next government will come give that same bank another money. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. We need to find an amicable way. That is what the government has done.
Dr. Asafo,
it's part of fixing the country.
Asafo, but if you are saying to give them the money for them to consume it again, instead of giving the money to them and also using the money to rent private jets, which one would you prefer?
Let me give you this now.
I'm asking you.
Let me give you this now.
I'm asking you this question.
I'm answering, and I'm saying that assuming you have a son, you've given him money to pay his fees, and then he spends the money, okay? And the next time, would you want to give him the money again, or you will go ahead and pay the money yourself?
He's my son. He's my son.
So will you give him the money again?
I have to give him the money.
You are not being.
I have to give him the money.
Being realistic.
Listen.
The best thing and a prudent man.
Why don't you sit your son down, ask him or her, whatever happened? What is the problem that you couldn't use the money I give to you for? You understand? You have to ask him so that you help your son address that issue.
So are you saying that?
But instead, you don't say, sir, you bypass your son and go and settle whatever your son is going to do.
Explain my things to you.
Meaning you are a failure. You are a failure.
It is never a failure. If you want a failure, it's the NDC government who gave them that huge sums of money for them to squander. And at the point in time, they were still waiting. They were still sitting down idle, looking at these banks to suffer, and they didn't do anything. And the government that comes to solve this matter, resolve now. We know these consolidated banks now, they are strong.
Yeah.
Somewhere you can walk in the bank, withdraw as much as you have in your account. No one will tell that we don't have money. Which government is doing well in terms of that? Which government?
And what about you? What about the clients that those banks that you consolidated were having? Oh. Their payments, their money. What happened to their money? Their workers as well.
We all know that we are paying them.
You are paying them?
Oh yeah, we are paying them. Not all of them has received their monies. We know. But at least 90% of the customers, we've paid them. We know.
90%?
90% of the customers, we've paid them all. That is part of fixing the country, okay? Fixing the country is making Ghana card now accessible. Fixing the country is now whereby where you can stand and go into the Ghana Post, locate your house. Is fixing the country, okay? Fixing the country is buying almost 314 ambulance, okay? As compared to
and the ambulance that we'll be using to convey cement.
That is how come you have to fix yourself. Now, don't be blaming the government. Because the government can only provide ambulances. But you, the citizen that you are riding the ambulance, you go at a cement depot and use that same ambulance to convey cement back.
Good.
And you blame the government.
Thank you so much. You blame the government for that because one, we have National Ambulance Service or what is the
National
name?
Ambulance Service.
Yes, we have the PRO coming out to tell us that the ambulance was spoiled, so they have to send it to a specialist. So the question we are asking as ordinary Ghanaians is that why should the president buy ambulance which are not in good state for us to be used?
You can't say that.
Why? Because he said the ambulance has never been used before ever since it came into the country. Yes, that's what the PRO said.
So are you saying that if you buy a car, there's no need for you to do a maintenance on the car? Are you saying that?
But we saw this same ambulance. People were making documentary when it was in the first half house. They open it, look at the ambulance, look at the interior decor, look at how it looked like. I mean, the shape, everything was nice. You people were telling us that the ambulance was in good shape.
The ambulance has been in the country for some time now, and they've been using the ambulance for some time now. So if the ambulance is having an issue and they send it to a mechanic for them to work on, does that mean that the ambulance is not strong? No, it doesn't. Your point doesn't.
It was a gearbox, and they are going to repair gearbox.
So who use car no one way or the other? And say
a car you use that.
Oh, car mono cry etimi top photo of bana type crap. It is normal.
It is not of quality.
Oh, come on.
It's not of quality.
Please.
The
government has done so well that you don't even want to admit.
Francis,
has done so well.
Francis, as a professor is trying to tell us, near air cost no there. I mean, you people fix the country. It's just the debi keke. And near my pie cost. But yeah.
I say I buy now, buy no sabotage. So I say, no sabotage.
The current government. Also, actually, almost fix the country for nature.
Let me tell him, say, fix the country now. I come. And you come and you queen. I am near any FM. Your point is not good. What you say? Potable water drinking. It is not accurate for us. High rate of electricity in Ghana and also a high.
Yeah.
Cocoa, and I say your food stars what in the agricultural sector, in the northern sector, and I say western sector. The outcome and yet and Emma.
We have the ambulance we are talking about on the screen, so our viewers can also have a look at the ambulance. Asafo, are you watching the ambulance? This is government ambulance. Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. Francis, let's go.
Now, let me tell you this. Our people who are trying to say we should fix the country, they are hungry.
They are hungry.
Our president came in and said, Yetisikasu.
That's a comedy.
Yetisikasu the comedy. This is the words exact words that I'm citing the president. What you say? Yetisikasu the comedy. As a for about the structure, common in the night.
Yeah.
And car also.
Maybe on India no. India no. On India no. Sound here. On your view also.
All can say we should fix that. We have fixed the country Ghana card. Jerry Pence not Ghana card. What you say? Near ID card. Near ID voters ID.
Voters ID card.
Voters ID card.
What you say? You Kufoba and your national health insurance. And you see a Ghana card. They go see say. Ghana card. And you see go see say. So what you say? One thing about America say Ghana card is now digitized. It's into our ways.
But even if it is digitized, again, Susan, so never Abrabonoso as ordinary Ghanaian.
Because on the bank grant, Ghana card is not issue. Ghana card is not issue. And I'm able to say Ghana card
you let's go and watch the video before you continue. Let's have a look at the video. That's right. That's right.
It is Sikaso. Omenyo Yamai. Nenam Amemua Enkoyi.
Accommodate. This is Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado. Yetisikaso. Accommodate. They say they to say Tama or Kan Satam. And they accommodate. They say they Edian Pa. Doctor, Asafo from by common. Asafo from by common.
See,
I'm asking you direct question. Very well.
MPP people are well known as sugar-coated words. They are words.
I'm not cancer my head.
Please. Yes, and then people say Ghana card, are we going to eat Ghana currency?
No.
Massa, you consolidated bank now? Can say you're fixing with 400 and something thousand now. Or no say you're go bank. You go up with the Babesi new agriculture. So can you let me find the baby? We can use it for development. We can use it to create more jobs for the youth. We can push money into the economy so that the people can get money to use. Agriculture sector, business, transport sector, fuel is increasing. Now the country has fixed the country. Consolidated bank in the other. It's built in Yoko Bubu and Chichimiana. Okasana, ambulance here, I come once and yet the first cement. Only a bit the other. 400 and something ambulance and the buyer near the money now. Oh, and more fair. And I say, I will cardio resistor.
We saw it all. We saw the video. We have the
come on.
Move ambulance. You move up.
And the thing came up.
We saw the video, but then
regionals. There were ambulances before this one came. Ambulances.
How many? How many?
So how many? But
that's a kakanga.
Near the first mate.
Ambulance no cry. I'm say baby so say sequence.
It's never true.
It's never true.
Ambulance service. Cooperative. Vehicles.
It's never true.
Yes, gearbox accent here. They are going to fit them and normal mechanic.
I listen to the PRO of the ambulance.
No, what you are trying to say, the fix the country issues now. Massa, our traders, our market women, that is hand to mouth jobbers. Oh, more bread. Oh, more now. And it go be back in the uniform. And Janiti or Nebini. And so yet is castle and year bread. So these issues must be solved. demonstration now unlawfully ma enter into demonstration.
When did they recognize this?
So as I said, Kumi Prakum, it was one political party that stood as a Kumi Prakum. It's here, oh, Patrakuye,
as a the question you are asking, say, when did they recognize this?
What I'm saying is,
this is a group.
So,
what you are saying?
Kumi Prakum.
But you know, what you are failing to understand what you are failing to understand
Francis, hold on
what
for me.
You are failing to understand is that this ambulance issue is not the president's fault. You understand?
The breaking down of the ambulance, or what are you talking about?
You know, who actually say, fit time the ambulance buy. Ambulance started say man. One man. Inti ambulance no say for fry koto ma ambulance ni baby answer. You use so. Now
as a
you have to do maintenance.
No, we understand maintenance. I understand maintenance, but what the point we are trying to make is say, oh, to dear brand new. Now say within a week, at the end of break it down. Meaning, I didn't turn yet.
So are you saying that is this ambulance within weeks? Do you know how many times this?
Because the PRO of the ambulance service for no Babe Casano, or Chair says that particular ambulance has never been in use.
Oh, it's never true.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
This is from the PRO.
The man didn't say that. The man didn't say that. No. You see,
I wish if we
now each and every constituency has an ambulance, as compared to the NDC-led administration, whereby the whole country were having just 50, even that 50 ambulance, some wasn't functional. You understand? So
some wasn't functional.
Oh yeah, like 40.
Some
40.
10 were operating.
No. I mean, like we can take it like 10 was non-functional, and then the 40 was working. But now, through the effort of His Excellency, the President of the Republic, we are having almost 300 plus workable ambulance.
How many are breakdown?
None. They are all functional.
And they are
NAB.
Oh, so are you blaming this on the President? That is my point.
As you are saying none.
No, none.
None has been breakdown. But then we have one ambulance with a specialist.
When you listen to what the PRO said, the man told us that, or say ambulance, adwuma nanso na ye friend say ne gearbox na issue kakantie de ko ye obi a omone no contract. You know that this national and I say state firms no omo contract omone amanfo ye adwuma.
Yes.
Into say ye de ko ye
national ambulance for
ye de ko ye say omunye gearbox no emayen. So is it wrong for an ambulance?
We are having the press release national ambulance service for the Betuo.
So read it.
I believe say if you are watching now, you can read what is on the screen. For now, maybe I'm a one from where I'm sitting. I'm finding it very difficult to read.
No one is can say that the ambulance is not break it down. No, we are all here. Always we see wow ambulance. This constituency that is part of the fixing of the country. Okay, it's here fixing country. No, it just can't happen in at a go, but it's step by step. Okay, so abana ya they are no accrediting. Me what I say.
But I but me worry. They say adena. Are you trying to say ambulance are any human da o?
Mahama edit community ambulance.
Name one community ambulance.
So I just
one community community the whole central region they were having one ambulance. The whole central region they were having one ambulance. The whole central region. And now central region each and every constituency
ambulance be used as
and then say the whole central region now they were having one. Now they are having how many now?
Now 10 regions we were having 10.
Francis, hold on for me. You calm down. Francis, calm down.
What he's trying to say,
relax. Francis, relax. You have your time.
Difficult to understand.
You have your time.
Okay.
Now central region how many ambulance?
The whole central region, as at NDC time, no more one ambulance.
Yes, that.
You know the reason why I'm saying that.
No.
Me ankasa me mame. Ninya. Kwako, ye free ambulance ye nya.
When ambulance.
Ka che ambulance ne ba ko. Afa obi onyem de ne ko ye friend say Takrade hospital so nti ye nya ambulance no. And now through the effort of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa, now each and every constituency be a central region now one ambulance.
Meaning says you see how many ambulances?
Oh, it's more than necessary. Tell my man fact, me say now each and every constituency central region ambulance. It's check constituency
Central region.
Western region, any central region now.
The two regions.
Oh, regions. In Amateur said now Ghana you have 275 constituencies.
And how many are working?
And each and every constituency one ambulance. That means that you have 275 constituencies. Aside that, you have about 14 spare ambulance and no air came for emergency. You carry one free. Me ba cho ko te make
me to asepa
so we be catch now say ambulance na Mahama what's the name community ambulance which community and Mahama provided on way now the security service remember fixing the country now the Ghana police service now through the effort of his excellency and Dan Kwaku so una mkroma black saloon cars here police time no munyai time cars are police for
meaning say
so we are fixing the country now we are fixing the country but your right to information bill now to me walk to any office and ask them
but
question
still robbery cases here also you have incident of
but the issue is robbery case never also you understand no matter how peaceful a country is there will be some people who
and now no ankasa no police for ankasa crowd the air committee
and how fast you respond to issues
okay
because if the police are not resourced now a man for be obia there on bed anya that kind of motivation so omo dey kwa say
but we should have resourced the police before buying the cars or
no buying the cars
and resource in Libya all right so Oma police ni car Oma ne car na say arroba na okwa chine ni tuo no chain ono police ni tuo na obende hey we have been in this country police
it's never true. Armed robbers need the AK-47 but that doesn't mean say their guns are more powerful than fine. There can be an instances on best smuggle
guns through
but now who are money? The number of guns are buying way about so yet retrieving from
let me put these messages across and this from Nanaya Opong or say please tell Francis to take his time. He is not fighting with anyone. Francis here says now we'll take and Emmanuel Kofi Junior also tell Nketia that Nanado has failed simple from Oite Emmanuel and I say Ghanaians are suffering. So Francis
as a from us now all Canada and I'm a catcher
you can see Francis if you can I mean let's our viewers also look on the screen as a from this is an incident a nurse and what you say due to bad roads poor road network
one thing that we have to understand is that fixing the country is not only on the government, it's you and I. Okay,
so why do you
we all have to join hands together and fix the country together.
So the road no me said yes road
and I'm saying
mo ye wo hefa mo ye wo he
road there
mo ye wo he
mama man just a quick one okay yemfa your friend saying Pokuasi interchange me pa cho you say Pokuasi what fa
me pa cho Pokuasi mo na mo start here
Pokuasi mo na start here
details what details I just have na start Pokuasi I believe it's a previous administration and started NDC for allow him you allow him Francis relax allow him to no bra
you see okwaje bosia me bacho okwaje bosia na se bosia no ubetimi dey ato phones we mako bebe 20 na se bosia na okwaje obeka che se sa bosia no dey koto phone we ba ko pa bacho wa boa oman na se won boa oman
and dey ne kwan so no boa oman here if nya wo kan pe dia wo kan dia
ko boa besia eso mo de be tie 3 tier overpass e wo Pokuasi interchange MPP ba ye no yesi dey bi sa bosia na mo kwaje ye no nanka ebetimi aye 4 the only 4 tier interchange I West Africa ha Pokuasi interchange and no na do dan kwa kufu the mitigate cost pepacho uko kaneshi ha ya obichebi interchange pepacho ya ye What I say? Okotema, yeah.
Tema de no tema na temale.
Oh, temale nyina.
Tema MPP project.
Oh,
MPP na starting be from the start.
Me say,
as I'm from let face the fact now also know.
Me say obi kwaje bosia. What I say? Me pa cho say na bosia na kwaje NDC for bosia.
Meaning say o ka say obi kwaje bosia na meaning say nipa no e woni trim say ni oba be ye ni trim ponie.
Me pa cho wo.
Enti say ono no as lay down the procedure na say foundation na.
O lay down she.
O ba say nya wo nkwa na o wetumi aka say attribute no o jafa.
Lay down she. Ba me chere ade. Wako na me ma example say o ko bo bosia. Na say sa bosia no ade e wo say bosia ne ye. Wa me nim say me kan.
Wa fanya
that obetim dia yem pom na abo so. Na wo be mwa no ya na ketuwa bi di hu sika. Onim say this for interchange poku ase kan obi chebi lamte. Temane tamale the first ever interchange aba tamale Mahama ofi north. And so by went me anya tamale o. The first ever interchange aba tamale MPP aba ni this four no come on it means interchange
say Mahama so say Kumasi market.
Oh masa menko no go subject to
but me bow say wo ka dia say it boils down to infrastructure na me boa
the country now omo ka no bia na do ye me pa cho nim takrade friend say
o declare
impakadan
na do declare
we atu akosomo so
na do declare year of roads but me bisa say kwan a ye nurse nam so a wate ahwe me pa cho kwan we kaso ha ya o enya akire ba bia
me pa cho and I'm just fix the country no roads no but you ain't mean so one day and Ghana kwan nyina ye nya ban bia omo ka kire yen say oma ye Ghana kwan nyina ntina na do kwa wada ntimi wo me ba cho te za asem no face the fact nti face na menti
pasa last year na asem we na ho yeah of road na no ye last year na okan this year okan
tell you is that Mahama led administration told Ghanaians that all roads in Ghana has been fixed. And due to that, President and now the then candidate or Nancy anu wada into obi a wo hu kwan no na ye kwan ye wo Ghana na into then na kaso kwan wo complete.
Mahama na kan.
Oh. Mahama nu asem.
I'm asking you.
Wo ko gina campaign platform so say ye de ye akwan nyina.
O ko gina campaign platform.
Campaign platform so akwan out.
I mean, you have to face the fact. You have to face the fact. Yeah. So you have to face the fact.
Mahama campaign platforms on several occasions. Mahama said, "We fix me." But I want to say, Mahama catch a kufu say, "Wada." The then candidate say, "Wada." Enti no onanti a ohu akwan na ya ye no wote ya na wanti
asem wa okay me say wo kan ni
oh I know now beka no
but
for aban no abon ne hu modern in terms of road aban a etimi aye railway ato akoso
railway come on railway asapo from me ma wo mre kotoku heya na meti me si railway ye omo be bia mu de say ye be railway be si nne ebo ne de begu ebo ne begu a chippings ne de begu anu masa be tweko ye de begu anu masa be tweko what is happening
me ma this example we achiri o me si ko circle heya ana se ko circle say Mahama ye road no ana a beautify railway part ana me boa oh yes ade pa poti ena na ko uwie se kwa ko gina spanner airport junction spanner won say railway da bo se fam akotema tema akoso moto impakadan railway kwana ko hesa me bo afre ko na ma ne kasa na se me bo
railway ya juma se sia nkuma railway ya juma
me say men Canada tema akoso moto impakadan
me obi a me petrol mu trapa but me nya train tram mu da
me say
seriously
for do aban we aban a wa perform more than any other government aba Ghana has say I don't show boy na do ni show pentwe year of roads are declare say enya covid ne be bom ma enya ma ye basa na ka o nya Ghana kwan nyina
asabu from I'm say ye argument na chi a wa ya bre no ebeko but we on this particular topic I person dey ka asem we hu ni ye wie kura na sorry so this population census is it necessary? But before no, I believe say your producers no they can have this video on the screen for us. Now you twaso from there because a matter of concern say population census they be you can Ghana for them pan ye dey the relevance what population census mu no I believe say the agenda and kasapa for population census no so I believe say we know but before no asem for baba mbisa agenda no for population census
talking about population census, see, you can't be in a country whereby you don't even know the number of citizens or the number of people that are in the country. You can't run a country like that. You always have to know that Nkola say na me and Pennyfo say na me and Mabawa na say Nante say and a war on mine. Say the bear all plania no idea no planning. So population census is all to me is all about planning. Yeah, the planning on mine. But say Rebecca say, oh, youth, the rate of unemployment to youth and say yeah. But the total number of youth I work on mine.
Now ID card registration on quantity me just idea. As some are walking.
ID card, but also why ID card capture.
What way and capture na me bacho say you be so what website you prepare website man
we prepare man but what I'm asking you is that who say a man for what my mo fee on your website man
but still obi ya wonu fie kura na obekwa kwa apply for website e bekwa ye website amam
it's never true it's never true
asafu for ba unya website da be
me di 18 asa na me nya website
because
you will move fie
any wa wofo na kwa apply am won tem
this one they are going down got to on the field e be refie biam. We are in a country whereby even permit man for any permit, but no more see. How would you count that building? Oh, we know that every population census every 10 years, okay, 2010. So what I say, now say in 2020. But because of COVID,
but my question is the relevance of
it is relevant. Might be a population sense. The total number of amount for a woman. Now they are for start development. You find yourself by the sea hospital. Down.
But only say COVID and coil.
Oh, COVID and coil.
And that's what
you're mitigating COVID not to the extent say apart from they are going to observe all the necessary protocols. But what I say, so you can say COVID but through the effort of His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, you are mitigating as they say COVID apart from now the death rate reduce, but the total number of cases are here recording in the day. Checking Ghana Health Service, which means they say no apart from
the last and the number to me because there was COVID no so last year.
One said the heat need not start last year. Now my man be brainy at the end. And I wouldn't say even last year now the case are here.
But last year was rally course so.
Even the president admitted that one way or the other, Christmas nene what's the name about why I got to any account say until I started this year no numbers me started saying a shoot to Kosoro, and it was also as a result of the fact say na as in tracing no tracing texted a lot of people. Okay, until the so far say test amount for bebre no increase numbers but
let's have a look at the video now.
After a year 65 years of independence, are we crazy? Kwame Nkrumah started say a year the golden triangle. Nanka free a year aplawa. Obeko hu 12 unshiaka 2 lanes here. It is our motorway now. Motorway now from Tema to Accra. Now you're from Erubo or aplawa all the way to Erubo. 2 lanes, Konshaka. At that time, 1965, na Kwame Nkrumah wa adwene say wo ye 2 lanes. And then you go so yes apete kwan e wa bra ye 1 lane. Enti ka free cycle so na wo ko eye siremu aka 2 lanes. Who your friend the golden triangle. And I will free Obuase enclave one aka wo wura ma besena ko eye takrade aka wo nhia aka 2 lanes there. You 2 Kwame Nkrumah. Motorway na wo de concrete ye di 50 years no. Enyansafo betena so no. Sa motorway no every year bia no ye nya sika titire di efiri so no. Concrete no say near the built to many chippers and eat him. Are we crazy? Are we normal?
Wouldn't mean say callers will not for power, so just give
a dual carriage wood after a year behind the war. The company actually moving beyond 30 years, which simply means that Ghana, every third generation of a rich man, be a poor. I didn't hear. Because system does not support a year legacies. Poku transport, Apia Minka, Boache Matres. All these people were wealthy people. But because Oman Kasa Mayan fix system, Oman next generation be hold the fort, system no man to me maneuver their way around and almost falling. There is something called travelator. Oko eye airporter. Almost a meter na dem crofo nante no. Se wo ye wan nante normal. Na me be madwene se me nante normal. Na emo me be use travelator na. Travelator na de me be come anim ntem asene wo no anam eye nchen no. It's your bob ye build a better system. And crofo na eye fix yourself, fix your mindset, fix yourself, fix your attitude no. Say you fix a country new year. The country will become a travelator. And ye yan fix your mindset in so kima a baboy am yet to yanim. And for that matter, or shall me here politician to get a job. Or shall me here some person call police. Politician should be the police recruiter. Obusam Mr. Ochana Mabe president. In fact, I'm not going to be president of the country, but I'm giving them a solution to the problems of the country. Omunteki omopen, no munche niye. Medical say the major problem of this country is policing. Time was McLean in 1843 set up the Gold Coast Police. Now what the Gold Coast Police protected the people at the coastal belt against the Asantis. First of all, the reason behind the setting up of the police system was to use brutish force to make sure that Asantis and coasters. Very nice. So, first of all, Kobe, the problem is not about say you hear population census and I hear. You see, I keep on telling people, say, one, the entire Ghana for 1% or mobile tax. A lot and they say, yes, Sabio, but Kakrana ya de ma woman, I didn't know what more. In the same vein, population census ne free meditente yadi and apart from Sabio, or mother to a berry, or Mangasa who to me, what do they use it for? I come in with my dear, of fast statistics, where your population census are. It informs what decision I'll be making. Some of the decision is that a bemwa doctor for a war minimum, a bemwa a nurse a war minimum, a bemwa teachers a war minimum, a bemwa more we are due for retirement in the next 10 years. A bemwa take decisions, okay, say at Yadia. In the next 10 years, the agenda of the country is there should be one doctor to about 10 people, one doctor to this. It you produce these number of doctors. Now come fit into the agenda of the nation. One, we don't even have an agenda. We don't have a national plan. We don't have a national development plan. This is our country all country to fit into what national development plan. A political party it will contain for counting sake and answer dear. Constitution, our constitution the same way a constitution a catcher sabi impreduasa be a friend of directive principles of state policy. Constitution follow. Constitution is a senko be a human ababetua and Katuaso, Motuaso. It's the whole constitution in the command Quebec and Impa. The air can say we are not against a counting of the people, but it cannot be the usual rhetorics. There must be an agenda and why you want to count the people. There must be a national plan, national development plan. A long-term 30-year national development plan that comes in bits and pieces of 5 years medium term development. Ye ni sa dia na dia. Ye counting crofos o monyere. Ye counting crofos.
Very well. Doctor Asamfroba. Well, asama na maybe say e bi anie.
Effects. Even minimum the Okasane there. I don't know him.
You don't have to know him before you take Asamna Okan the context.
But he has even summed up all what I wanted to say. Because he has hammered on the need for a population census. On kind.
The need for population census. And they say mo de beto abano na mahu enipa dodo e wo mu na mahu say MPP fo benya say NDC benya say. Say no so no kan
You
here.
have to know omo ye adwuma. E wo your friend say
omanum the number of doctors, the number of nurses, the number of teachers,
just to inform our planning decision.
Number of farmers.
Sure, Obia was taking data of Obia, Obia.
That's right.
You'll see the number just to inform our decision.
For the, very well.
So if you are talking about national development plan, fine. We have a national development plan.
We have national development plan as we are sitting here.
Yeah, we have a national development plan. But just that is a pointer. So how you face the facts.
How you face the facts. So you and yes, I'll be can't also.
But
Ghana beyond aid.
Oh no, that is not Ghana beyond aid. But we have. I think it was even. I think. One of these governments implemented, but
is it not the NDC government?
Oh, NDC government.
Is it not the NDC government? And I can ask him because the guy said Sadan Moon it was part of NDC government, policy, which was also part.
Sada wasn't the national development plan. Something that they created, they looted and they shared.
They created and looted and shared.
And I said Sada and confirming up to now. Young Crawford war, Burkina, almost confirm. Burkina Faso.
Into more development plan, maybe.
Oh, that's Ghana beyond aid.
Oh,
Ghana beyond aid.
Ghana beyond aid.
No pay.
And to your pocket, 170 million, near 15,000 high jet. Ghana beyond aid.
I don't know what was here now. Yeah.
The guy is not on there. Oh, make you point. I made not make you point. Okay. But who interrupted Sana? Oh, ma, I said,
no, he asked a simple question.
A development plan American, or mine with development plan, but one way or the other. I am not a buy bar near set because I remember before time. Former president time before development plan, but I said I buy successive governments about near by day. I best setting aside because, but I think it should be incorporated in the constitution. Okay, that and it should be enforced that this is our development plan.
Yeah, we
sit down. No matter the government that comes, probably you have to abide by that development plan, but it will pave way for maybe you to also bring your initiatives and other things.
That's right. That's right.
But the president now, as we are saying, Ghana beyond aid, we are all trying to work towards this same development plan. What you are saying? Said the beya, dachi binu. You be say, oh, or mine only part of those saying a womb. Now, I do my cry, creating opportunities at one district, one factory, and only I say, target this uncle for say, we are for saying a benya, so what it informs your decision whenever you know the total number of people in your country.
Very well.
We can't say that soon influx was a population census because of my name. No.
All right.
It is wrong for.
Thank you very much, Asafo. Francis, yeah, quick one. Yeah, sorry.
Population.
Also, I'm sure with you.
Yeah, population.
Yeah.
Budget, 2 development,
that's right.
3 job creation.
That's right.
What you are saying? 50 years ago, Mahama Nkrumah had a initiative, developmental plan for Ghana. 50 years by now, the roads are okay.
That's right.
50 years by now, the job creation
are you okay?
50 years by now, your housing system are you okay? 50 years by now, and blah or more back after that. Years in generation, they will live well.
Yeah.
Let me ask this question. Saglame, housing state. Nipan team on Baba Kayana. Affordable houses, our emergency one. Nipan team on Baba Kayana. That's constitution in my say if you come as a president, continue what the next president.
Because governance is about continuity. Yeah, government is about continuity.
Are you not doing that? Just recently.
They are
also more to us. Francis, also more to us. The person visa be a more to film passion.
Attach time.
Minister for Housing.
Yeah, attach time. Okay, so yeah, some feasibilities. Sagneme project. No, secretary dia. Sabi akodi amount.
some guys also your court.
Ebibutu. Oh, say our court.
And then I'm saying
Please. So far as I work out that
it's a fact that we are facing here.
Continue.
You should be.
So far as I work out that
You should have a reality
we are doing it.
We are facing.
And even now, what's the name? Now the current Minister of Housing, MP, Kumasi MP, I'm trying to say, Mira Fini. He also again a year. Why? Yeah, audit. Saglement. Utilities are able connected. Saglement. Well worrying. Say. Project near the so by in a bank obedi so 8 years Kumase we are friend say affordable house na company that for start here 8 years ni na affordable housing no ya fa cement bag back pe say uncle bom we for na taking over what I say na do buy ye to aso
Entina akoye say enti me bawo entina me bisa say na akoye say we aban we sha say we ba o meto aso because you identify only for projects and Nanado e to aso
Nanado the same time just agreement was started by NDC but Nanado e to aso what I say
we will go and have a look
development plan now can just a quick one on the April 12 2018 company Nanado dan ko for launch Ghana development plan. What I say? 7 years development plan. As from
by you better say.
Penny back.
Okay,
Honorable George APM Central. I mean, share Bombay movement for Baumia for president.
Very well.
And not here, live and color.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, share members need any viewers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Francis said, "Oh, the enchant there. Watch ya." Very well. All right. So this is where we end today's shot fired, and in fact, it has been very much interesting. And ebi akasa, ebi so chese no nsemono enkoye. Oh, so awohwe you are judging it. Me pacho na ekoso no. Eyema wa obetumi a kire wadwen anytime we bia me pacho I have Premium TV me srew 24/7 television station we call for that follow us every day me pacho bibia ye bia our programs are interesting we have interesting programs dani den na eba mo afa but more than say Premium TV there uni e be hwabo me pacho say me can Premium Media College aba. If you are interested in joining the media, becoming a media person, and I say media no person here juma radio TV so me pacho Premium Media College and I make come for dia ma me srewa but more enkot baby emien ju sikendi enkotua sika puduo wo baby emien kira wo wi akotena fie na do say aguti esu me pacho Premium Media College aha no oba teachers for akuku down and e kira wo tuition no chese well pack ankasa and at the end of the courses in world to say empower your pabene me pacho say TV radio presentation or DJing or person media marketing or person we expert in media relation or kasa ema we kasa banti and abawe wanu atia Premium Media College so and say ene when you so be producer na say o person say anything about media no person and one say Premium Media College and odi weni e be kire me pacho catch your 0244 31 6689 0244-31-6689 Premium Media College. But what they are afraid is as a for pa but oban temwa and a win admission no so entem ente sa dia wan ya be catch the misraw Premium Media College and I make come for edem omoda roma and the short fired ebre will face the facts edino Enoch nana amuako me ko na make catch say production crew no attach the sound man akwesi kisi Hollywood ono akwesi kisi Hollywood ono akwesi pum anyway no ba to say yes oja the sound man sound no papa ono na tutu bibia so na cameraman Abdul Razak Lukman Roland edin chese pepe dia wo ebi afama no ni din ten ono na otijim camera no so na the producer obaya nana ya papa bi ono so producer executive producer Mr. Kingsley Tete enso etechire so na oba so no root enso support ya bibia ekoye nyame adom a ochina da sene ye besan next week da foforɔ Wednesday yɛbɛsan aba edin yɛ Enoch na na mo akoyɛ